Aging isn't a sentence. It's a gift, a privilege denied to many. But the way we choose to age, that's what truly makes all the difference. Today, I want to share with you the secrets I've learned over time, not from magazines, not from TV, but from real life. Secrets for aging with grace, dignity, and joy. If you're ready, come along with me. And before we begin, I have a special request. Stay with me until the end of this video. In the final moments, I'll reveal one extra secret, one that isn't in any book but could change your day or even your life. It's simple but deep, and it might be exactly what your heart needs to hear today. A secret, except time. It's a master. When I was young, I thought I could control everything. Time, feelings, events. Everything seemed within my grasp. Like most young people, I ran after dreams, achievements, answers. But time doesn't let itself be controlled. It has its own rhythm. And over the years, I discovered something powerful. Time isn't an enemy. It's a master, a silent master, but incredibly wise. At first, we resist it. We want to stay young forever. We fight against the mirror, against wrinkles, against gray hairs. We invest in creams, hide the signs, try to erase what life has carefully written on us. But you know what the real secret is? Stop fighting against time and start walking alongside it. Every line on your face tells a story. Every mark is a trace of a sincere smile, a sleepless night taking care of someone, a pain overcome. Gray. Hairs aren't a sign of weakness. They're medals from battles fought, memories built, wisdom earned. Accepting time is freeing. It's understanding that physical youth is just a season. Beautiful, yes, but not the only one. Maturity brings a different kind of beauty. A beauty that doesn't need approval, that doesn't seek applause, that simply is. And when you accept time, it transforms. From an enemy, it becomes a companion. From a threat, it becomes a guide. It starts showing you what really matters, teaching you to slow down, to look into people's eyes, to enjoy the breeze, to really savor the smell of coffee in the morning. Aging gracefully starts with this choice. Stop chasing time and learn from it. Respect the cycles. Honor the body that brought you here and treat every phase of life as sacred. So the next time you look in the mirror, don't search for flaws. Look for stories. Don't see time as something that took things away from you. See everything it's given you. It has shaped you, strengthened you, revealed you. And when that happens, you'll realize time was never really against you. It always wanted you to discover what is truly essential. In secret, take care of your mind as much as your body. We grow up hearing about the importance of taking care of our bodies. A balanced diet, physical activity, good sleep. And yes, all of that is essential. But there's something we often overlook. The mind. And it's the mind that, in silence, holds everything together. The body feels the weight of the years, but it's the mind that decides how we'll carry that weight. A vibrant, curious, active mind. That's a mind that doesn't age. And taking care of it doesn't require much money or big sacrifices. What it needs is stimulation, love, and gentle but constant challenges. Read. It doesn't matter what. It could be romance, poetry, newspapers, or even the medicine instructions, if that's all you have at hand. Reading is an invisible exercise that strengthens the muscles of thought. Write, even if it's just for yourself. A journal, a note, a letter that will never be sent. Writing organizes the chaos, clears the soul, and gives voice to emotions. And above all, learn. Learn something new every day. Learning keeps the mind awake. It could be a new recipe, a new word, or even dealing with something you've always found difficult, like technology. Treat it like a game, not an obligation. Learning is a sign that we're still alive on the inside. I met an 82-year-old lady who learned to play the piano on her own, using videos on the internet. I also met a 79-year-old man who went back to studying, not because he needed a diploma, but because he missed being challenged. They taught me that it's never too late. And you know why this is important? Because a healthy mind is the greatest antidote to the silent sadness of old age. When the mind stops, the world shrinks. When it stays active, life remains vast, full of possibilities, full of colors. Take care of your mind like you'd take care of a garden. Water it with new thoughts. Pull out the weeds of excessive worries. Fertilize it with good conversations and nourishing books. And remember, the body might tire one day, but the mind, when well taken care of, can keep dancing light until the end of our days. With time, it's natural to lose loved ones. Friends pass, loves depart, sometimes even children go their own way. But that doesn't mean we should accept loneliness as our fate. It's a state that can be changed. True relationships don't have to be many. Just one is enough. A sincere friendship, a curious grandchild, a neighbor willing to chat. But it takes effort. Relationships are like plants. If you don't water them, they die. Call someone, even if it's been a long time. Even if you don't know what to say. Sometimes "Hey, I was thinking about you" is all the other person needs to smile. Write letters. Yes, actual letters. There's something magical about putting your feelings on paper and receiving a handwritten letter. That's priceless. Hug more. Don't wait for special occasions. Touch heals, comforts, and reconnects. And above all, talk less to your phone and more with your heart. The world is too distracted, but you can be the exception. You can be the unexpected hug, the out-of-the-blue call, the smile in the park bench, because those who nurture affection, who water friendship, who share life, who truly care, they never completely grow old. There's always a youth that lives in those who love and let themselves be loved. True relationships are the soul of a fulfilling life. And believe me, it's never too late to start or restart a bond. Sometimes, the deepest connection of your life is just one conversation away. All you need to do is take the first step. Forgiving yourself is saying, "At that moment I did the best I could with what I knew." And that's okay, that's how we grow. No one reaches maturity without getting lost along the way. Forgive those who hurt you, but most importantly, forgive who you were. The person you used to be needed to exist for you to become who you are today. Don't deny your history, honor it, and don't think that forgiveness comes all at once. Sometimes it comes in waves, in small moments of understanding. A quiet cry in the middle of the night, a deep sigh after years, and that's perfectly fine. Forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves. It's an act of self-love. It's taking off the burden that keeps us from moving forward. And when you let go, when you really let go, your heart feels lighter, your soul can breathe, and life takes on new colors. So start today. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, think about that pain, that mistake, that regret, and say, even if it's silently, "I forgive you." This can change everything. With Secret, have a purpose every day. Waking up without knowing what to do. That's heavy. It feels like the days drag on, like there's no reason to even get out of bed. But let me tell you a secret. What truly keeps us alive is not the heart beating, nor the blood running through our veins. It's purpose. Having a purpose is having a reason to open your eyes every morning with lightness and desire. And listen, purpose isn't something huge, full of spotlight. You don't need to save the world or write a book. Sometimes purpose is simple, quiet, almost invisible. It's taking care of a plant and watching its leaves open. It's cooking something special for someone you love. It's teaching your grandchild how to play checkers or telling a story only. You know? It's writing in a journal, talking to God, making coffee, and putting on some music. What matters isn't the size of the purpose, but the truth with which you live it. A small, intentional gesture is worth more than grand, empty deeds. I met a woman who, after losing her husband, spent months without motivation. But one day, she decided to adopt a stray cat. She gave him a name, took care of him, and talked to him every day as if he were an old friend. That cat became her purpose. And over time, she started to smile again. Another story. A man who learned how to bake bread. Every week he baked some and gave them to his neighbors. Nothing in return, just the joy of making something with his hands and seeing others happy. As long as there's purpose, there's life beating. Even if the body is tired, even if time has taken almost everything. If the heart finds a reason, it blossoms again. Don't let age steal your desire to contribute. There's still so much only you can offer. Your stories, your advice, your care, your view of the world. And if today you feel like you no longer have a purpose, create one. Invent a reason to start over. Because living with meaning is what turns aging into a blessing, not a burden. Ask yourself when you wake up, what can I do today that will make my day worth it? The answer may seem small, but it can light up everything. The secret, celebrate the present. Tomorrow, it always fills us with doubts. And yesterday is no longer within our reach. Sometimes we waste so much time thinking about what's already gone or fearing what's to come that we forget the most precious thing, the now. Life happens in this very moment, in the beating of your heart, in the air you breathe, in the silence of the morning or the noise of the world outside. The present is the only time we really have. And aging gracefully is, above all, learning to celebrate the now. You know that hot coffee first thing in the morning? That golden light coming through the window? The sound of birds outside? The feel of the blanket? The smell of food made with love? All of that is a miracle disguised as routine. Some people spend their lives waiting for big events, a trip, an inheritance, spectacular news, and they miss the small wonders of an ordinary day. But the secret isn't in big celebrations, it's in the little joys. It's in laughing until your stomach hurts, dancing in the kitchen, listening to that old song that warms your heart. Aging well isn't about trying to live like you're still 20. It's about realizing that every age has its beauty, that there's dignity in calm, richness in details, magic in simplicity. Today is generous. It offers time. It offers chances. It offers encounters. If we stop rushing, we can notice. Look around. Who's there? What do you have? What are the treasures that rush keeps you from seeing? Celebrate the present. Even if you're alone, celebrate. Even if it hurts a little, celebrate. Because life continues to reveal itself even on cloudy days. You just have to look closely, and if today is tough, then celebrate the fact that you've overcome so many other tough days, that you're still here, that you still have stories to tell, hands to touch, words to say. Gratitude turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. Every little moment can be a celebration if your heart is open. So take a deep breath. Feel, see, listen. Life is calling you. Right now. Not in the past, not in the future. It's here, it's today. Celebrate the now, and you'll discover that aging can also be a rebirth. If you've made it this far, it's because you feel deep inside that time is passing. And you know what? That's okay. Time isn't the enemy. It's part of life. An invisible sculptor shaping our story with marks, memories, and lessons. But if there's one thing we can't allow, it's for life to pass by without being lived, without being felt, without being loved in its fullness. The secrets I've shared with you today, accepting time, taking care of the mind, nurturing relationships, forgiving, having purpose, celebrating the present, they're not just pretty advice, they're compasses. Little lights along the path to a lighter, more conscious, more authentic life. Because time, no matter how much it takes away, also gives us so much in return. It reveals us. It matures us. It takes away the illusions and leaves only the essentials. And the essentials, my friend, that's what truly sustains us. Aging gracefully isn't about denying age. It's about embracing it with dignity. It's looking in the mirror and recognizing each wrinkle as a story, each gray hair as a lived chapter. It's knowing that we don't need to rush anymore. Now we can walk with calm and wisdom. And if this message touched your heart, if any word here made you stop, think, or even cry a little, then share it. Send it to someone you love. Someone who might need to hear that there's still time, that it's never too late to start over, that every new day is a chance to live better, because aging gracefully is even more beautiful when we don't walk alone, when we share burdens, smiles, and memories, when we understand that the journey is lighter with those who understand, feel, and listen. Thank you for following me this far, for your silent listening, for your time. I hope you carry with you not just words, but feelings. And remember, from the bottom of my heart, it's never too late to live wisely. It's never too late to change, to love, to learn, to forgive. It's never too late to be happy. Until the next video, take care and celebrate the now.